orientation for the JBLCF Colleges Foundation Bacolod Library for the school year 2021-2022. This orientation focuses on the library's organization, new standard services and resources that will assist students and faculty in an online learning environment. So, may we present the library website from which students and faculty can gain remote access to the library. The JBLCF Bacolod Library's website is jblive.jblfmu.edu.ph. This website will provide users with information about the library personnel, and the 3 campus libraries. It also includes details about the new library services, library norms, and orientation video. It also includes a link to the OPACT, the Online Public Access Catalog of the library, as well as a link to the Virtual Reference Librarian, the Lacson Information Service Assistant, or the Ask Lisa. The site also serves as a virtual library with open access resources, online resources, and free ebooks. Let's take a closer look to our library's website to get a better understanding of it. To begin with, the library is well known for its role in gathering, organizing, preserving, and disseminating information. And the mission of the JBLF system libraries is to provide quality resources and innovative services to stimulate creativity and intellectual curiosity, and to support the instruction, research, extension, and educational needs of the diverse community it serves. The JBLF system library's objective is to support the academic objectives of the program of the institution through the provision of adequate, quality, and relevant print, non-print, and electronic resources with focus on the trust of quality, health, safety, and environmental protection. The library has well-equipped personnel who develop, organize, and maintain the collections, as well as provide the necessary information and services to meet the college needs. Mrs. Elisa Vinco Garcia, a professional librarian with a master's degree in library science, manages and supervises the library. Mrs. Viseos, a maritime reference librarian. Mrs. Rodriguez, a business and education librarian. And Mrs. Sicabalo, a technical and high school librarian. Mrs. Montoya is in charge of the general education, Filipiniana, and senior high school, and Ms. Flores as a library clerk. The library in the campus are the main, satellite, and junior library. Professional maritime collections, general education, Filipiniana, senior high school, and general reference area are all housed in the main library, located at the 2nd floor of the MLE building, and the office of the chief librarian is also at the main library. The satellite library, which houses the collection of the College of Business and Education, the HM, Customs Administration, and Education, is located at the 2nd floor of the HME building. And the Junior High School Library is intended for the Student and Basic Education Department. Libraries provide resources and activities to meet the information needs of their patrons, and the new mode of education necessitate the development of new services. In the new normal environment, the library is open from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, Monday to Friday, with no noon break, but researchers can send their questions to Ask Lisa or the library's Facebook accounts at any time. With the institution's adaptation of online learning as the new normal setting for education, the library offers new services to adapt to these changes, which includes the following. Online library orientation. The online library orientation serves as a guide for faculty members and users on how to use the library, the resources available, and the services offered in the new normal setting. On-site borrowing. Administrators, academic officials, faculty members, and support staff may check out library materials in accordance with the library circulation guidelines. Online borrowing. Students and faculty can borrow books online by filling out the Ask Lisa form. Book Trap. A book trap box is available at the main library for the return of borrowed materials. Electronic resources. Subscribed online databases, open source databases, and free ebooks are available at the library users at all times. The links are provided on the virtual library page. Current awareness. This service informs its customers about the new acquisition via its website and social media accounts. Bibliographic reference. A website and a social media posting of a list of bibliographic entries on a specific topic. Compilation of research abstracts. An online compilation of research abstracts arranged by date of completion, which is available on the website and through social media. Online Public Access Catalog, or OPAC. Library users can access remotely the available materials through the Online Public Access Catalog and the Ask Lisa, Laxonian and Permission Service Assistant. It is a virtual reference assistant that offers reference assistance to patrons who want electronic access to the library's vast collection, as well as answer to their other information needs. As the result of the pandemic, wherein health procedures must be followed, the library establishes new norms and rules for how to continue serving the community. For the authorized users, the facilities and services of the library are available to the following: all registered students of the JBLCF system, all academic and administrative staff, faculty members and employees of the college, alumni, and researchers and students from other schools with proper identification are welcome, but are subject to the online interlibrary loan policy. For the library services and policies, all students duly enrolled at the JBLCF Bacolod and the faculty and staff are entitled to use the library facilities, but subject to existing new library rules and regulations. For circulation rules for borrowing and returning of library materials, books such as professional, general education, Filipiniana, and fiction may be borrowed for a maximum of 1 month and renewed for another month unless recalled by another user. Online access to e-journal is available via the link provided on the JB Library website. Only 10% of the book content can be reproduced for online document delivery in accordance with intellectual property right. Thesis and research output are not to be copied or removed from the library. Users are required to fill in the Ask Lisa form for every transactions, and the returned books may be dropped in the book track box provided at the main library, wherein the borrower can drop the books that is wrapped in the paper with his or her name, identification number, and the date returned. Lost and damaged books. Books that are lost or severely damaged must be replaced with the same title or paid for at the current price. Accounts should be settled prior to the signing of semester clearance. Online interlibrary loans are accepted as long as they have the following requirements: present or send a letter duly signed by their head, chief, or director of the library through jblcf.library@gmail.com, and any students from other colleges or universities can make use of the JBLCF library by filling up the Ask Lisa form for every transactions. And also, the JBLCF students who decide to do research at the libraries are given recommendation letter addressed to the librarian of the school where they are going to do the research. On this page, There is also a library orientation video that you can check. Let's try using the library's online catalog. But first, what exactly is an OPAC, or Online Public Access Catalog? It is an online database of the library's resources that allows users to search the library's online collections of books and other materials. The researcher will type the topic or title of the book he wants to borrow. For example, suppose you're looking for the information on navigation. Filter your search by title, author if you wish to find books written by a specific author, subject or accession number for easier access. Then press the search button. The system will then run and display all the books in the library with navigation in the title. If you still can't find what you're searching for, move on to the next page. Then, for example, you want to borrow Olsen Odman's book, The Electronic Navigation System. You will click this one, and then the system will provide you with the book's complete bibliographic information. Copy the title and author of the book because they will be needed when filling out the Ask Please form. And always check the status of the book. If it is on shelf, it means it is available in the library. But if it is checked out, it means it has been borrowed by another user. However, if it is the book that required, simply post a message on Ask Lisa expressing your concern. What do we mean when we say Ask Lisa? LISA is an acronym that stands for Laxonian Information Services Assistant, or Virtual Reference Assistant, that assists the library in meeting the needs of online researchers. This is a platform through which we can communicate with our users and serve them continuously. So when you open the Ask Lisa form, you must enter your email address, preferably your JBL address. For instance, roslyn.kapulot@jblfmu.edu.ph. And then, you will write your full name. So, Kapulot Roslyn C. And remember your John B identification number. You will write here your JB-A-00. Then click your title or designation if you are a student, a faculty, a staff, an alumni, and other researchers. And then choose your course, your year or grade level if you are a student. Then, on this area, you can write your request, topics, or assignments, and the resources needed such as books, journals, articles, and others. So, for example, you want to borrow the book that you found in the OPAC a while ago when you're searching. So, you will write in this section, I'd like to borrow the book on Electronic Navigation System, authored by Odman Olsen. And you could also write here other books related to the navigation, or may I have other reference on the topic navigation. And then after you write your request, you will choose your preferred mode of communication. So here, you can contact us via email or Facebook Messenger. So you want to use your Facebook Messenger, please enter your valid account and you will receive a message from the John B. Bacolod Library FB account. After you have entered all the required information, you will click Submit. And a confirmation message will be sent to you stating that your request will be attended with. Please wait for a response via email or messenger. The electronic resources are also included in the website. These materials can assist students, instructors, and the learners community. It provides a vibrant and engaging learning commons where students can explore, read, collaborate, and the information are presented in a future-focused learning environment. Open access resources are research materials made freely available to the public, such as databases, books, articles, and scholarly research articles. The Aquatic Commons, Directory of Open Access Journal, and Educational Research Journal are some examples of open access resources to which you can refer when conducting research. The library has a subscription to online resources. The ProQuest assists libraries in recreating physical collections in electronic format. The proprietary process converts physical items such as books, periodicals, government documents, newspaper, archival materials, and videos into e-versions stored in a digital archives. World Book Online provides the same expert information as the World Book Encyclopedia in an interactive online environment. EBSCO is the world's largest provider of research databases, e-journals, magazines, subscriptions, e-books, and discovery services to libraries of all sizes. You can visit the website by clicking on the logo. Take for example the ProQuest. So this is the ProQuest homepage. You can enter your research here, and you can also contact Ask Lisa for the usernames and passwords. We also include some free books that you might find useful in your studies. And you can also check our library news and events on this website, as well as our library links and the frequently asked questions. So there you have our library website. So if you have the time, you can simply explore to become familiar with it. To recap our discussion, the library is open from 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. The materials are available for borrowing on-site as well as for online document delivery via emails. Reminders in returning of books. A book drop box is available at the main library's entrance. Wrap your book in a plastic or paper and include your full name, ID number, and return date. And then take a photo and email it to jblcf.library@gmail.com and wait for the confirmation of your account status. For usernames and passwords of the e-journals, and for more information, contact us at Ask Lisa, FB Messenger, John B. Bacolod Live, library page, John B. Library-Bacolod, email, jblcf.library@gmail.com, and the library telephone number. Thank you and welcome aboard, Laxonians!